this on, and I'm going to add my olive oil and my garlic. I love garlic. I use that a lot. This is something that in most of my dishes, savory dishes, it goes into. Now I'm going to go ahead and add a little more oil. Not too much, but I want to get these peppers and these onions. You know, I want to get them nice, get that flavor to release off of them. We're not putting in the carrots now. We're going to put in the carrots later on. So I'm going to put this right in there. So good. So anyway, we're going to let that saute a little bit. I'm going to put a little more. And let's see. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to heat up. I'm actually trying not to use the microwave that much, but I'm going to heat this up. I want to move things along. Just so it's not chilled, but just so that we get a little warmth to it. I'm just going to put it on 45 seconds. And now, okay. My onions and peppers are glistening, which is nice. I didn't mention seasonings yet. We're going to get to that. And now, I like to put the lentils in while that's dry, before you add any water. We mix up what's called sofrito. Sofrito is it's like the equivalent of pesto for the Italians. Sofrito has green peppers, red pepper, olive oil, seasonings, cilantro, things like that, right? And what it is it's a base for your rice dishes. So when you take, let's say you were making a rice dish, and you take the rice, or you take, like I'm doing with the lentils now, you're basically sofriendo it, because remember, the onions, the peppers, and everything are in there, the olive oil. So it's getting that nice flavor is getting right onto the lentils before you add your broth, before you add water. Now, even though I have peppers and all that, I'm going to add a little. This is the best thing in the Dollar Tree, which is no longer the Dollar Tree in the US. It's now $1.25. But anyway, I buy these little containers because you open up a can of tomato sauce, you make these little things. I don't want to take out a whole container and constantly refreeze it. I don't use this every day. So this is really a nice little trick. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of this, because this has seasonings, and this also has cilantro, which I don't have fresh cilantro. I'm just going to add a little bit. You don't have to. It's not in the recipe. So now before it burns, let me put in a little. Actually, before I do this, see, it's warm, so that's good. Before I do this, I'm going to put in some tomato sauce. And I'll tell you in a minute how much I'm using, okay? I pour a little liquid in. I had already washed the can before I opened it. And I'm going to need more tomato sauce. It's seasoning time, even though I've added peppers and all that. So I'm going to add a little sea salt. Not too much. You have to taste it as you go along. So anyway, cumin. Cumin is big. We use this a lot, like in the Mediterranean and Spain and different countries. So this, you must add your cumin. This, a couple of dashes. Let's add a little more. Turmeric. Very good for you. I added my salt. Now I need some pepper. I want to add a little bit. This is smoked paprika. I have to love going in there, because every now and then you'll find stuff. And again, a couple of dashes of that. Now let's stir it. Let me add some more. Let me add some more of this now, because what's going to happen with the lentils, they are going to absorb the liquid. So you don't want to end up a small bed of the rice. So look at what I'm getting there. I'm getting fiber. I'm getting that nice protein that you get from the quinoa. I'm getting all that goodness that, you know, from the lentils and from these veggies and garlic and olive oil. I think I need to add a little more of this, a little more. I think I should taste it, right? Let me get another spoon, even though I'm the only one eating it, but let's keep it tidy. Oh my goodness.
A winner, huh?
Not because I'm making it, but oh my God. I wish you could taste it. Honestly, it is so good. It's not one of my general go-tos, but look guys, I have organic coriander, so guess what? Now I'm gonna add a little bit. So I appreciate that. See, we have, as home cooks, we have to help ourselves, you know, we have to help each other. So yeah, I added a little bit of that. I forget it's in the drawer because it's not something I grew up with, but doesn't coriander, no, I don't want to say the wrong thing. I'm trying to remember where it comes from. You know, I'm still making it. I mean, it's still going to need some time to cook, but it is getting thicker. Again, I'm going to add a little bit of water. But that's basically it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm gonna put that so low so that they can continue to cook without me. It's already done. It just needs to soften up a bit.